Today I'm reviewing the LEGO Avengers Doomsday Doctor Doom bust, which is the first release for this new movie. This includes a new Doctor Doom minifigure. It will retail for $50 with 379 pieces. Thank you to Brickology Productions for giving me a heads up that this was found in stores. I have a lot to say with this Doctor Doom minifigure. I mean, this is our first MCU Doctor Doom, and it's very interesting and kind of scummy that LEGO includes this specific version only in this set, because there's another version that appears in 3 other Avengers Doomsday sets, but that version lacks the arm printing found in this set, which the arm printing looks fantastic on this minifigure. So you're getting a worse version in the sets that release in October for Avengers Doomsday. And those are all more expensive sets than this specific set, which is an interesting choice. This introduces a completely new hood piece that we've never seen before. It's similar to the older hood piece, which funny enough was used with the Doctor Doom release from 2013. This one being based off of Ultimate Spider-Man and appeared in a Daily Bugle set. But you can see how the new one has a lot more bulk to it and slightly different shaping. The design here is an extremely detailed minifigure even beyond those printed arms. This uses the shoulder piece right here, which was used this year with the BVS Batman and a one-piece figure. It's exclusive to the set in this specific coloring. The design has some great leg printing, though it is a little bit weird with how detailed the front legs are. Then there's just no side leg printing whatsoever. That's a bit lame if you ask me. There's some fantastic torso printing as well. And the face is dual-sided, which I like the alternate expression as well. I don't know, it's kind of funny looking at it where it's like almost like that :3 face. I don't know, it's adorable, shockingly. I find the face printings incredibly interesting, where if you look super close, they almost blend 2 different shades of like a silver going on there, where the center has a different type of silver than the silver that this head piece is actually molded in. I find that fascinating, and it brings a nice shine. The cape piece is one with a single hole. His back torso printing almost looks like his hood is down here with that top part, but it could just be the wrinkles. And here's how he looks without his shoulder armor and without his cape, but with his hood on. As for the build, there's a lot of unconventional part usage that I quite appreciate. Let's take a look at this a little bit closer. For this head design, it's a little bit hard to get movement when you have the hood on. So I'll remove that in a second, but you could see with the hood on, you could still move this around so that he could look side to side. And pulling back that hood, removing those front parts, the actual head here for Doctor Doom is a very interesting shape that gives me some Terminator vibes. Like seriously, this looks like a silver robotic skeleton. I mean, these parts are mostly covered with the hood, so I get why once you look towards the back, it looks more robotic than human-like. It's not really a big problem to me. But you can see how much rotation this gets, even though you can't really access much of that rotation with the hood. Like, look at that. And that's all thanks to this ball joint in the middle right there. And I really appreciate the prints that are going on here. This part right here, which has been used for like car hoods, that's a print. This part, which is one of those 1x4s that's like curved, that's a nice print. And you can see they have a little bit of skin color showing there, which doesn't look off or anything like that. And then we have these 1x2s that have the triangular edges right there. Both of those are exclusive printed pieces. Putting the hood back on, you get a little bit of movement with the mouth. Like you could close it and you could open it just about that much. I actually kind of love how this body's built, specifically the chainmail going on here. The design using these gold bar brick, as I call them, but they're really ingot tile pieces, which I'm just noticing one is misaligned. I get like really particular about how some Lego pieces are lined up. But dang, that's going to be hard to fix. Whatever. That looks fantastic. I mean, you could even compare it to the look of the minifigure and just how they blew up that specific design and brick built it. That's such a clever part usage. I love the chain piece right there. And then they have these clip pieces, and they use this shield piece just clipped on there. And the shield piece is the one with the stud in the middle. And then they finish it off with this dish piece, which has a nice silver to it. That all looks fantastic. The shaping with these triangular tile pieces, those 1x2s with the triangular ending right there. the five-sided ones. And they round off this bust by using these quarter dome pieces and shape that up more with some of these quarter circular tile pieces. Just really well shaped and well built, in my opinion. My only thing is, like, yeah, I know this is a bust, but I wish this had arms. And arms aren't something you would expect from a bust, because a bust would specifically not have arms. But in some ways, it's like, dang, the build was going so well, I wish this was just a complete design. The only part I don't love of this build, and I don't completely hate it, is this cape design and the hood design. They both use this plastic material, and I actually don't mind that this isn't brick built. That's not my problem, because I think this captures a thinness and roundness that would be very hard to capture with bricks, especially of a set this size. Rather, I wish they used a different material, something that's close to the actual cape design found on Doctor Doom, because this specific plastic damages very easily. You can see at the front right here, I struggled to put these on to the ball joints that they connect to, and because of that, it already looks like it's broken. It looks cheap, in my opinion. This material dents very easily, so you can see there's a dent to the right side of this cape design. Now, this is one of those that you punch out of like a frame, and it's actually two different ones of these plastics, and you can see how those shape all up. Again, they connect to these miniature ball joints, and it's a tough fit on those, in my opinion, and you got to fold the hood quite a bit to get that shaping down. Again, I just wish they used something similar to the cape material that's like a cloth that was used with the minifigure, because I feel like it won't be so fixed to the shaping it is and wouldn't damage so easily. But that's just my 2 cents. Finally, there's the stand this is on, which you can see how you could rotate this bust, and it just attaches via one of these pieces. And you can see how that has a 4x4 circular brick to get on there so that you could rotate this around very easily. To the right, there's a plate that you could fit the minifigure on. And then to the left, there's this 2x6 tile, which has an exclusive print that says Lego Marvel Doctor Doom. Again, no stickers in this set, which is very welcome. Now, the stand design is actually one of 2 options that I chose. They give you instructions and extra pieces to build an alternate stand display, one that isn't fit for the minifigure. So I like that there's some versatility there. So overall, I think this is one of my favorite busts. I like the overall design that's going on here, where they have some really interesting shaping with the head and with the body, and they use some nice unconventional part usages. This looks really like the character. It doesn't look off in any way. I do feel like the material for the cape and the hood could have been better. But other than that, the set doesn't really feel cheap. Like, they really printed the pieces that were needed. There's no stickered pieces. They went all out with that minifigure. I absolutely love this Doctor Doom design, even if I found it lame that this is only found in this specific set, and the other version's a weaker version. That's a problem with those other sets. That's not a problem with this set. And thankfully, this is the cheapest out of all the sets of MCU Doctor Doom. I'd give the set a solid 7 out of 10. Could have had a better price. Could have improved little parts here and there, like that cape and that hood. But yeah, I still recommend this one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You're going to want to subscribe, because I got another Doctor Doom set review coming out very soon. It's probably already on this end screen, so you could go check it out. And I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.